So, hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Meet the Keptn Crew. And I'm super excited today because we're meeting Suraj Banakar, who's been involved with the project, and I want to introduce him. So, Suraj, tell me about yourself. How'd you get involved?
Hi everyone, my name is Suraj and I've been contributing to Keptn for around 8 months now. I basically got to know about Keptn from one of the members from CSCF community and one of the contributors to Keptn at that point of time, Jürgen, uh, was really active at that point in time and really got me into Keptn basically. And that's where I am. Here I am today, basically.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, I mean, so what are some of the, so how did you get started? Did you just try to install it and then say, hey, I really want to start contributing code? Was that your journey with
No,
this?
really. At that point in time, I was looking at one of the problems in the organization I was working at, and I felt like Keptn might be the solution for it.
Hmm.
So when I started out, I spent time understanding what Keptn was all about and where it exactly fit into the cloud native landscape.
Yeah. What's one of the project areas you've been working on? Is there something that we could see or learn about? Maybe we won't see it on our video, but just to learn about where you've been contributing, because there's like the front end application area, there's the orchestration engine, there's also data providers. What area have you been involved with?
Initially, I started out with contributing to like good first issues, refactoring some of the CLI side code. Later on, I worked on the SLI provider for Datadog. It's part of the Keptn sandbox repository now, and soon it's in experimental stages now, but hopefully it will be a thing. A thing next to Prometheus and Dynatrace SLI provider. And what I'm working on right now is another SLI provider for Sumo.
Oh, wow, that's great. Yeah, because the SLI provider, for those who don't know it, is a way of feeding different service level metrics to be automatically evaluated. So, Keptn started off with Prometheus. We've got one with Dynatrace. So what's the one that you're working on? What data source?
I am working on Datadog.
So what have been some of the challenges with that? Just bringing in data from is it been pretty easy to just bring in an API call to their platform to fit it into the SLI framework?
I think the boilerplate, Keptn really provides a nice boilerplate for developing integrations. I think one of the main problems for me was understanding what to query basically, and what to query with Datadog was the first problem, which you could get from the SLI file. The second problem was how do you get the right data so that you can send back the result to the Keptn control plane. And that is done. And there's another problem that took me a bit of time was there was a delay whenever I would try to get the metric from Datadog. It took me some time to figure out what exactly was happening. I had to reach out to Datadog support, etc.
Part of an open source project is kind of leveraging a community. So, is this provider now available to try out? Have people in the community started to try it, or if not, where can they kind of learn how to use it?
Of course, I am actually looking for I'm actually looking for feedback now, so it would really help me if people tried out the project more. It sits under Keptn Sandbox organization, and the name is Datadog Service. You can just go there. I already have scripts written, so you can try it out locally. You just have to run the script, and it basically creates everything for you. And you can try it out, and please let me know what you think about it, or if you want to improve something. I'd really appreciate any kind of feedback.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, well, hopefully with the Meet the Keptn Crew, there's a challenge for you guys out there. Give this a shot. And I guess parting thoughts, Suraj, is I just love this phrase on your GitHub profile, and it's a quote from a song. Maybe you can tell me a little more about it, but here's the quote. It's from a song from Bob Dylan. Beauty walks on a razor's edge. Someday I'll make it mine. So maybe you can give us a little insight into what that means to you.
I think it really encapsulates what programming is all about. Sometimes it's all rainbows, everything just works fine, but sometimes it doesn't, and sometimes things are difficult. And it's like while you're doing all of that, there's constant thought at the back of your head to achieve perfection, to strive for perfection, and that line really captures the tight walk on the rope, basically. And I think it really suits that. So yeah, that's why I use it on my GitHub profile.
Well, I love it. I think that's great. And, I really appreciate you making the contributions to the Keptn project. Thank you for doing our little interview. So Suraj Banakar, thank you again.
Well, thank you, Rob. It was a pleasure.